Regina. Welcome. I had Dee running and I kept listening to her, and then I looked. She said she comes on right now, and I looked and said, ah! Hey, Joyce. Let me pop y'all up here on my laptop. See if I can get it over here where I can see. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Hey, Ivy. Welcome, Cindy Hearts. Hey, Sugar. How is everybody doing tonight? Thank y'all so much for coming. Hey, Christy Yarnbarf. It's a squirrel raid. Yes, it is. My little picture didn't take too good of a thumbnail, did it? I was just running around here. I told y'all I was trying to get drinks and snacks ready for you today. I'm sorry, I got my drink here. If I could hand y'all all one, I sure would. Hey, VJ and Ola Joe and Carrie, Jet, is that what I understood at Dee's? And Nancy and Doris. Doris, I don't think I ever said hey to you at Dee's, and I could never go back. I kept saying hey to other people, and I'd think about it, and you go away. So, hey, Amanda Brotherton and Nana Michelle, welcome, welcome. And Samantha Stewart, hey there, Sugar, and Mama Swift, hello, darling. How are you doing today? Oh, Pamela Morrison, hey, hon. Flip-flops and lollipops, welcome, welcome. Love that name. Leanne's Craft Room, hey, Leanne's already in tomorrow because she's down in Australia. And there's Julie Chafee Mazda. Hey, sweetie. And Leela Harvey, how are you doing, hon? Welcome. Miss C's Cottage and Lisa the Grammy Scattered, and Dory did it. There's Dory, and we can always blame everything on her because she did it. She told me last week we could go ahead and blame it on her. And Jennifer Dinky Kraus, welcome, welcome. Hey, J-Bug Julie, good to see you. And hey, Nancy Morchefka. I'll get it closer this week. And Jen Froggy Winter Knitting, welcome, hon, welcome. Elaine Brown, welcome. Thank y'all all for being here. Thank you so much. Let's see, who did I miss now? I'm trying to get this popped out. Y'all know I can't do two things at one time. Hey, Laura, are you feeling better? Elaine, did I say hey to you? Y'all do not go subscribe to Elaine Brown right there. Cindy, I did say hey to you, I hope. Samantha Stewart, I'm going down the list now. Zach, hey, sweetheart. Zach's not sweet, but he really is, y'all. So, hey, Chris, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of y'all being here so very much. I truly, truly do. And welcome in the house. Hey, Lisa Y. I'm trying to get this where it's on live chat where I can, well, if I do that, let me go back up here and make sure how many of y'all I haven't said hey to. Amanda Brotherton, I said hey to you, I hope. I don't, Pamela and Bayers, Brenda Brayer, hey, I almost let you slip by there. Christy, Leela, Julie, Leanne, Jonah, hey, hon, welcome, welcome. Miss C's Cottage, I hope you're doing well tonight. And Alyssa at Anaya's Toy Box. Dinky Crass is Jennifer, J-Bug, I'm trying to get down right quick. Elaine, Cindy Harts, Regina, hope you're doing well. And Joyce Swenson, did I say hey to you or did I just pass your channel thinking I said hey 2 or 3 times? Yarn Motivated. Welcome. Sandra SC over there in South Carolina. She's my neighbor. And then she's on the other side, Dee's neighbor. Oh, goodness. It's good knowing where everybody is around me. Hey, Redneck Crafter, welcome. Crafty Bones, hey, thanks so much for coming tonight. Joanne, darling, I hope you're doing all right tonight, sugar. Good to see you, and thank you so much for being here. And Creations by Yankee Christina, welcome. Thank you so much for being here, hon. Good to see you. It really is good to see all of y'all tonight. I said, Lord, I don't think I said Mad Mimi's in the house. Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. Another day in paradise. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. I'm hoping I've got most of y'all because I'm going to switch this over to live chat and it's going to cut out a bunch of this. Is Carrie here? Carrie the Yarny Elephant. Welcome, hon. Good to see you. Let me get this so I'll be in order maybe. There. I don't really drop a lot of links in here. If someone comes up that we need to, but just I don't mean to be rude or in any way, but I just sometimes when other people I don't know come in here and ask to drop links, and if I don't, so instead of me just saying that we can drop links for everybody, I just don't do that. Hey, Sylvia Max. Well, welcome, hon. Good to see you. Well, just thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it so much. I'm trying not to miss y'all because I can't see anything up there on the, I think I've got, did I say hey to Samantha Murdoch? I hope so, Samantha. I don't mean to skip over any of y'all. If I have skipped you, Free Handley Niecy, hey hon, I thought I saw something of somebody. Y'all do like Niecy did and highlight my name if you can. If not, type in caps or holler at me or whatever would get my attention. Thank y'all all so much for being here, and I hope that I haven't. Zola Rivers, how are you, hon? And welcome. Susan Romanelli, welcome. This screen is, I turned it down a while ago because it looked like the light was, let me turn it back up. There. That looks better. Yeah, Janelle from Florida. Hey, hon. Welcome, and thank you so much for being here. Nana Michelle, how are you doing? Did I say hey to you earlier? I may have said hey 10 times already. But oh, well, that's fantastic, Niecy. I'm fiddling with some yarn down here. I'm trying to open up where y'all can see it better. I went over to Little Knits, and this yarn that I got, Madonna, hey hon. Yeah, if all of y'all will hit the thumbs up for me, I sure would appreciate it. I went back over to Little Knits, and while I went over there, I had bought this Nurture yarn from Euro. It's a Euro yarn, Euro Baby yarns, I think I'm right. Yes, from Euro Baby. And I had bought just one hank of several different colors. Hey, Digo, welcome in. And Amy, hello, Sugar Crafting Adventures with Amy. Amy made that little cross up there, if y'all can see it. It's tatted, most beautiful thing in the world. It is. Hey, Kimberly, welcome. Yeah, you're addicted to Little Dents. They got some great stuff, that's for sure. Hey, Chandra Gentle with a smile. Welcome in, hon. And Dago, I was saying hey to about 10 people at one time. Did I miss you? I hope not. Welcome, hon. Hey, Denny, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. But they had this one hank of this, and I don't have the exact color. This was the last hank of this color they had. It was number 12, unless they get, it was something red. That's, and why I got it is that I believe it will go with some of this other stuff. But let me tell you, this is 100% cotton. Duh. There's 219 yards in here. It's a 3 light, and it suggests a 4.5 to 5.5 crochet hook. And it's machine wash, lay flat to dry, I think. No, they got the little dryer, but they got the lay flat to dry right there too, I think. So probably be careful with it. It's made in Peru for Euro yarns. Anyway, I just love this, and I wish they had had so many more of this red, but that was the last one. But they had this other color that I had bought one of, which was Cherry Splash, and this is what it's nurture. And I got one of the 5 bags. They always have at Little Knits where you can buy individually, or you can get a better price if you buy, like, if they've got them 5 in a bag. So that's what I did, so I can hopefully make something with that. And then the red, it'll go with, I got a lot of other stuff. It'll go with. And now all of y'all sit down, because I don't want anybody to fall out of your chair when I tell y'all this. I have not been to Hobby Lobby's clearance sale. I haven't. I have been keeping myself here at the house. But before the week's up, I might go by to see if they've got any of the cotton wheels. Is really, I mean, Hobby Lobby has, I hit y'all, I'm sorry. Hobby Lobby has some beautiful yarn, and I've got worlds of it. But I just decided this year I'd been by, and I have a bunch of yarn even to show y'all. Go on, I just grabbed that up first to show y'all, since it was those 2 colors. But I just haven't made it. They didn't. That's right, everybody. Hey, Michelle Underwood. You haven't been either. Well, I just hadn't made it. And you've been enough, Cindy. Yeah, I heard at Dee's you would already hit up a couple of them. Hey, Joanne Burgess, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. And Judy CQ, welcome, hon. Like I said, hey, Amy Longs to Crochet. I may go check out, they just marked down the stuff. I got an email from one of my subscribers, and they had just marked it down last week, middle of the week, I think it was, or started marking it down. If they do like they did last year, they start on the aisle that, well, it's got some of the cakes, some of the big, not the sugar wheel cakes, but some of the other. And I just decided I wouldn't rush in to go see, because I'll just end up buying loads of yarn that I've got plenty of. Last year I did a, most all that I bought last year I gave away. That was because I did my July celebration of all the yarn I bought, and that was in the giveaways. And so I just thought, well, I've got some yarn I'm already getting up for. I plan to do a giveaway hopefully here soon. And hey, GMDRP for Eva, Grandma. Is that what that means? I have probably asked you last week and didn't ever see what you told me. I'm so sorry. Um, yeah, a lot of y'all don't have gumdrops. Okay, excuse me. That should be. I didn't think of it that way. Um, but yeah, I just. I know, Susan. That's what last year I spent a little more than that and gave it all away, probably except for about 4 skeins of cotton. I still have. Hey, Steve, welcome in. Thanks so much for coming. But I got in some cotton this week. I had ordered a couple of weeks ago. It was from the Wool Warehouse. I didn't pay the extra shipping. I know Crystal talks about hers gets there really fast because she pays the extra for shipping. I didn't, so it took it a little while. It wasn't that long. I mean, considering it comes from the UK. I got several colors of this. It's, if y'all have ever heard of the company Drops, if you've heard of Drops Paris, is a yarn that a couple of years ago I was just dying to buy some, and finally I bought some, and it's a nice yarn, but I was expecting, I don't know what I was expecting. I'd heard so much about it, I thought it was just going to be something just out of this world. You know how you get up in your head. Okay, Sylvia, well, thank you so much for being here. Hey, Deanne Spencer, welcome. But, I mean, it was a nice cotton yarn. They were little balls like this size. This is the Drop Saffron. And I'm sorry I didn't read enough to remember. I read about it, but I don't remember everything it said. Now I'm going to tell you all a bunch of stuff that I got mixed up with some other yarn. But this is 100% cotton. And let me tell y'all the information on it. We'll talk a little more about it. Suggested hook size is US 2.5/3, and there's 175 yards here, and it doesn't give me. Yarn group is A. I'm not sure what that is. It's made in the EU, and I wasn't sure. I meant to look that up. I wasn't sure what that was. But let me tell you what this pretty little color is. That's gorgeous color, and in my screen, it looks like what it actually is. I'm surprised. The color name, I believe, is Plum. And that's a beautiful plum color. I love that. Hey, Dina, welcome. Laura's Block Ministry. Did I say hi to you, hon? If I didn't, I'm so sorry. Welcome. If I did, I'm telling you again, as I do so many times. But I love that little color. That's gorgeous. This right here is white. I didn't have to look that one up because it's just white. And this says there's another something in here. Evidently, I've looked over. I don't see that color. Oh, I forgot. I bet you this is it. Yeah, vanilla cream is yellow. That's a beauty, and I hope that's showing up exactly what this is, because it's showing up real pretty on my screen. This is a beautiful yellow. I love you, Madonna. Hey, Verna, welcome. Thanks so much for coming by. And then this is number 12, which is peach. Yes, this is a nice soft cotton. Hey, my fairy treasures, welcome. This is a thin, to me it looks about like a 2. It could be a finger in weight, but between a finger and 2, I'd say. You like it, Froggy? I knew that it had to be, because this, when I said that about that drops Paris, there wasn't nothing wrong with that cotton. It was just I had it built up in my head way beyond what I even thought. You know, I just thought, oh, it's going to be so great. And it was really nice. And this is a real soft. A lot of times when it's a small weight of yarn, like a fingering or a 2, you really can't tell the softness. But this is soft, but it also looks like it still has the firmness in it, where you'll be able to see the stitch definition really well. So, hey Dee, thanks for being here, hon. But yes, it is a extra nice cotton. I think I started working with it. That's what I was going to show y'all first. I started this pattern that's called, if y'all can tell anything about that, it's called Seaside Wrap. Day at the Beach, Seaside Wrap from Annette Stewart. And it says to do it in like a tremendously big hook. And it says to use a size 2 yarn is what they used. And of course this is what it, if y'all can see, it drapes really well in this, the way that they made this, but I didn't use that big of a hook. I made it the longest size, which was an extra 2X size, and it fits around me fine, and it kind of flares out as it goes down. So I think, and I'm doing it in this saffron peach, the top of it, and then the bottom right now, I'm using the yarn that's one of my names, Keep Coming Back, that Melissa at Crochet in Agreement does. And if y'all haven't seen Melissa's yarns, she has an Etsy shop. It's Crochet in Agreement. Hey, Tank, thank you so much for coming by. And Linda Quilty, hey, hon. But I caked this up. And this is a finger in weight cotton, 100% cotton. And so I'm did the top in that, because this cotton of this, my name, has the coral all spotted in it. So the top part of this, so I started out with the peach color, and now I'm doing this down here, and I think about halfway down there's another section in it that drops down and does one of these kind of rows. I'm going to change to a teal color and do a section of it in teal, and then finish it in this Keep Coming Back. I think it'll turn out and look real pretty when it's all together. But I started that. I finished wrapped up that shawl I was doing, and hopefully I'll get some pictures of some of the things I finished here lately, because I got several things that I haven't posted anywhere. So I hope to get some posted soon and show everybody of the things I've been doing. But I meant to show y'all that first before I started showing y'all this yarn, because I started it in this yarn. Hey, Pat Dancer, welcome. Have I missed you? Or I'm sorry, y'all are going by and I'm running my mouth and everything else. I got a few more colors of this. This is just red. This is a beautiful red. If you ever need a thin weight cotton red, this is gorgeous. They were having a sale. These were like, well, they've got the totals on here. UK, they were like 80 something cents, I think, which that's probably $1 and something in US, so they were not very much at all. And these are 100 and, what did I say, 175 yards? Yeah. 175 yards on the little ball, so I thought that was pretty good. Hey, Becoming Me. And this is just turquoise. That doesn't look as turquoise as it actually is in there. But it's a turquoise and it's beautiful. These colors are really, really pretty. They're really well dyed for cotton. They're just the color's really saturated in there, and it's really pretty. I really like it. And then this one is just medium pink. It's a real pretty medium pink color. So, but I really did like all of these, and I think I showed Joel every color. They send them in these organza bags. I got several of each color, so these being solid colors. Hey, Nightingale Victoria, welcome. Will be great to add in with different yarns and things if I want a solid, say if I'm doing something in a mixed color or things like that. So I've been wanting to try this, and I think years back when I bought that the Drops Paris, I bought 1 or 2 of those saffron. So I really was looking forward to getting these, and I really like them because the top of this, working with it, worked up amazing. I mean, these stitches are so big, but I mean, you can see they're sloppy stitches because that's the way they're supposed to be, but I really liked it, and it just was so easy to work with. That pattern is on Ravelry. It's a free pattern, and it's by Annette Stewart. And where did I put it? And it's called Seaside Wrap. It was an older pattern in one of the crochet magazines, and we were on Zoom, I guess. Madonna wasn't you there that day? And found it, and it's on Ravelry. It was in a crochet book. Hey, Nancy. If you asked me about over my head, everything comes. I just totally gotten lost there, but yeah, that's where it was. So yeah, it's a wrap. It turned out, I mean, several people, let's see, it was Lynette at, what's Lynette's? Crochet Grammy. She had it and did it about a week or so ago, maybe 2, maybe last week, maybe 2 weeks. My thinking of when time gets past me, so I don't actually remember. I know I've had this for a little while, so it may have been week before last she did it. It has you doing these with two different hook sizes actually. Let me see which hook. It says to use the, has you doing part of it in a K hook and part of it in a MN hook. And I think I'm doing it, just all of it in a L hook. Yeah, I'm using the Clover 7mm L hook because I figured I'd just go in the middle of the two hook sizes and do it. I don't know down here where it says to use the bigger hook, and at the top, yeah, the top part's supposed to be with the bigger hook, but I just did it. I knew if I used a bigger hook on that, my stitches would turn out ridiculous looking and it wouldn't be able to be used, so I just went with the in-between size hook to do that. But it's a real simple looking pattern. I mean, what I'm doing right now is half double crochets and double crochets, and I think that's what she says most of it is just seems like, I think most of it's half doubles and double crochets, so. But it really looks pretty. They used the Deborah Norville yarn, and I don't even know, Serenity Gardens was what it's called. I don't know if that yarn's even still around. It was a number 2 yarn, microfiber acrylic. But I'm using cotton with it to make it, so. It's, oh, man. There, Madonna can find everything for us. But I got that from the Wool Warehouse, and I started with that wrap. I'll do everything backwards from what I was going to do and tell y'all. Well, that's fine, Nancy. I just appreciate you being here so much. Hey, Cynthia King, welcome. I also, my son, my oldest son, and his wife gave me a gift certificate for my birthday back in April. No, for Mother's Day. I'll get that wrong. For Mother's Day. They gave me a gift certificate for Michael's, and I had never tried this old baby organic yarn from Lime Brand. And this yarn and that yarn kind of reminds me of each other. This is not quite as soft, but this feels like a real soft little yarn. This is 180 yards, and it's a number 2 weight, and it is 100% cotton, machine washable and dryable. And it says, I never can see their hook size. I'll get me some. I got my bifocal contacts in and still can't see it. It's so small. It looks like it may be a 4, but let me see if I had I must have put my magnifying glass up, y'all. Hey, Sylvia. Thank you for coming by. I certainly appreciate it. I hope you're doing good. The color name of this is Coral. I bought it in this color, and I bought it in red. I bought these little 3-packs that they have on Michael's. A lot of times they'll have them, 3 of these were like $10. Let me see if I got that Michael's. I was gonna. Yeah, I've got it, and it don't have the price on it. Okay. I was gonna try to tell y'all the price for once on that. It don't have the price on it. Oh, well. But I got the coral, the red, and there's one more pack of it down here somewhere. So there's a turquoise in that color too that has gotten lost in my bunch of junk down here. I don't know how I did that. Well, I do. It's just a bunch of yarn piled up everywhere. Of course, I also had to get some of the 24/7. Oh, you like it, Miss C's Cottage? Yeah, I've seen it around. I've just never. Hey, Hook by Sue's, welcome. I've just haven't ordered it, and it being a cotton, strange for me not to order it and see how it was. But since I had that gift certificate, I did order some to see how it was. Hey, Mimi Cat Do, welcome. Thanks so much for coming by. I like that coral too, Victoria. It's pretty. It looks. I know I don't ever, I do so much shopping online because I don't ever get anywhere to go to stores, anything, so. But I got some of the 24/7 and I got these in the little 3 bags. They had been having some sales on their website and the cotton had been in with some of the sales, but getting them in the 3-pack was as cheap as what the sales had been. So I got 3 of the terracotta color, and this is the 24/7 cotton by Line Brand. Now they have come out with that 24/7 DK, but they don't have very many colors in it right now. And the worsted weight size, they've got a lot of colors in it. So this is the number 4. There's 186 yard in each skein. It's 100% mercerized cotton. And I can't tell you what size it is. Machine washable and dryable. And I like this. Hey, Moms, MOBS, Yarnery, and Cooking. I like the 24/7. Some people don't, but I happen to like it. And then I got a bag of the, I did real good this past week. I got all of my Kaboo yarn that was down here on this bottom shelf. I got it all in bags. So I've got all of these shelves now, all of the yarn in bags, except for this bottom shelf down here behind all that stuff. That's all of my cotton ribbon yarn I started out buying. I got a bunch from Ice, if y'all remember, and then I got some that was like it from Hobie, and then I got some from Willow Yarns. I got it from a little bit of all over the place, but it's basically kind of the same yarn, and I've made rugs and a bag or 2 out of it. It's real nice yarn to do anything like that with. So, and like the rugs, you can just throw them in the washing machine and wash them and dry them. And I made my son-in-law a big bag. He thought he was getting a basket that would stand up. And I told my daughter when I made it, I said, now this thing is not gonna just stand up by itself. She said, well, they were gonna put blankets in it. I said, it'll be ideal to put blankets in and it'll hold them all, and then you'll have it, standing up. Sweetheart, you have told me, Iman, I don't think that's the way you told me to pronounce it. You've told me before, and it's totally left my head. Thank you so much for coming by. Hey, Cheryl, thanks for coming by. This color I've been sitting down here fighting with is the rose. I ain't got one other time I got just one or two of these, so I got a little 3-pack of these. I think that color's so pretty. And I've got some other colors that goes with perfect, so, of the 24/7. Let's see what time, oh, it's only 10 after. I've got another, well, I showed y'all some of this. I went back on Premiere and they had the dotty yarn that had run out. Hey, LaShira. Well, thank you so much for just coming by. I certainly appreciate it. And they had the color, and the color name on this is Garden Party. And this is the one, the dotty yarn. And it's got little polka dots all over it with all the different little colors in it. This is acrylic, 100% acrylic, I think. It may have, let me see what else, if it's got something else in it. No, it's 100% acrylic, but it is so soft. I love it. That's, if y'all can see that, that's the little thing of what kind of, when that's knitted, so the crochet though wouldn't be a lot different. It says that color shifting dot prints. So, and it said they've got patterns, of course, and all on their site. And this is just so soft. It's just great. I'm sitting here squeezing this because this just feels so nice. It's a satiny, real soft yarn. There's 600. Let me read where did the yardage? There. There's 656 yards. This is a 2-gram skein of yarn, and 7 ounces, 2 grams, and it's Premier yarn. They've got a little thing on here that it's a light 3. I didn't tell y'all the weight. Tells y'all how to either pull the yarn from the inside or the outside. So they did real good telling you, but it doesn't have a thing of yarn sticking out of the middle to try to pull it. Guess I had to go in there hunting for it as usual. But I had the one skein that I bought the other week, and I went on and bought 2 of them, so that'll give me just a little over, with 3 of them, 1,900 yards. So I figured a beautiful baby blanket would be gorgeous out of that. Hey Jenny, how are you doing, hon? Thanks so much for coming by. Then I always, if y'all ever go on the, hey Dreeny, Sandrine, Purple Crochet and More with Dreeny, welcome. Thank you so much for coming by. Oh, I bet it does, Sis. The Jenny made a top. I bet it was pretty. If y'all ever go to the store Webs online, the WEBS, all in capital letters, if you just put yarn.com in, it comes up. They always have a section that's have the paper. They have their regular sale section, but then they'll have like some different specials on there. So I went on there and they had this NACO Calico. I don't know if y'all can see that with the, it's NAKO yarn. Yes, I did. Yay, Karen, you put it in here. Closeout yarns. That's what it is. They have a section that are the closeout yarns, and so they had this, and then I got some in the navy and a light blue, and this is really, really soft. And let me tell you what it is. It's 50% acrylic and 50% cotton. It's 245 meters, and they don't have the yardage. That'd be 20 or 30 more yards on it. Hey, Teresa, thanks so much for coming by. If y'all don't forget, hit the thumbs up. Well, we got more thumbs than people here, so that's good. Thank y'all. That's so nice of y'all. But this is a 50 cotton, 50 acrylic blend, and it, I mean, it's so soft. It just, when I got it, I thought that is, because I was looking at it thinking maybe, oh, they have some nice yarn D. You hadn't never tried it. It's nice. I thought about like a little boy in those two colors of baby blanket, because this yarn is soft. Oh, it's nice. The acrylic and cotton together. And then I just bought this to see how it was. This is the Southwick Valley Yarns. It's by Webs. If y'all can see that right there. It's 52 Pima cotton and 48% bamboo visco. It's 105 yards, and the little balls, and these things won't ever have the information. This is made in Italy, exclusive for Valley Yarns. The color here is African Violet. I bought it just because I wanted that color. It's so pretty. Hey, Becky, thanks so much for coming by. Am I here? It says I disconnected. Okay, hear me? It told me it wouldn't, it disconnected me. Okay, thank you. Hey, Becky. I think that's what I was. As long as I'm still here, that's fine. Okay, it lied to me. That's a crazy thing. Makes me so mad. Anyway, I bought this just to see what it was like. So that's one of my little trial and error balls. And then I bought this because I've been wanting to see what this yarn was like. It's Cascade yarn, Sarasota, which is a 60 cotton, 40% acrylic blend. And it's a light 3, and there's 314 yards. And here it's machine wash cool, tumble dry low. The color here is blue sapphire. Oh, that don't show. This is a beautiful color. It's a teal color. It's gorgeous. Hey, Kelly. My chat down here is not. And Chandler rocks with yarn, and I can't see a thing up here. I'm so sorry, hon. Oh, goodness. Well, prayers for you and the whole family, sweetie. Thank you so much for coming by, and I'm so sorry. Trisha, you like this yarn? I'm having my computer won't pick up my chat here. Let me get out of it and see if I get back in it. It doesn't have me connected on it at all, and I cannot see this chat on my screen. Well, Kelly, I appreciate you coming by, and I'm so sorry that you're not feeling good, and just so sorry for the death in the family. I'm going to try to get back in here where I can see what y'all are saying, because my computer just cut me off and lied to me that I wasn't with y'all. You've used it for your baby things. Well, this is, I love it. I fell in love with it when I got it. So I went and ordered some more of it. Of course I did. But yeah, it's 60 cotton, 40 acrylic, and I was really, really pleased with this. And this, is it NACO is the way they pronounce this? Or am I pronouncing that wrong? Do they pronounce that some other way? I'm hiding behind the skin there. I like it. It feels, I mean, it'd be lovely for a baby blanket. And this too, it feels just fantastic. So I've been wanting to try this, and just for whatever reason, when I'd order some other yarns, I would pass this by. So they had this, and I thought, I'm gonna order that. I don't even know if that was on sale. I don't think it was. It may have been a little off. But yeah, that color, and they've got so many colors in it, but it is a Cascade yarn, and I usually love Cascade yarn, so when I bought that, I was really, really well pleased. Let's see if I can get this back where I can read it and talk to y'all. Looking over there to the side with it little, I can't see. Maybe it'll act right this time. Okay. Well, we're down here almost an hour. I've just run my mouth on and off, haven't I? I think I got through. Yeah, I think I got through the yarn. Yay! I almost have a fever blister that came up, and I felt it yesterday morning. Just, you know how if you ever had a fever blister, your lips can start tingling a little bit. And grab this. I take glycine. I don't know exactly. I did a little reading about this. My sister told me years ago, one time I had a bad fever blister, and she said if I got some of this stuff, it would help it, and it does. And I took it. I've taken it now a time or two before, like when I felt I might have one coming up, And this one's tried to make it into a fever blister, but I've kept it down. So a little tip for anybody that has it, everybody might know that, but I didn't know anything about it till my sister told me about it. But in all of my cleaning and everything that I've done, I found some yarn I knew I had that had put away. And next week on my live, I'll have a little giveaway. I was going to do it this week, and I didn't get it all together, so I'll just do it next week. So y'all all come back next week, and we'll do a giveaway. But I appreciate all of y'all being here tonight. I always love talking to y'all on Monday nights. Y'all just make my whole week for me. Y'all truly, truly do. And Leanne, it was so good to see you. Yeah, cold sores, fever blister, just what it, I hate them. And I'll go for years and not have one, and then I'll I've been real good about taking that when I kind of feel like I might have one. And this one just, I mean, as soon as I got up, I could. Oh, goodness. Oh, that was a good thing for you. I don't know why they would want to switch the yarns, Miss C. But, yeah, that's what I read, Leanne. And it said, you know, if you have like an autoimmune disease, and they say now with my thyroid, I have that Graves' disease. The lady that did the testing on me and all said one of the tests she thought it showed up that I didn't have it, but the doctor said I do have it. So even though my thyroid has kind of got back almost normal, it said the blood work says it still, I feel all out of whack half the time. But anyway, I'll be doing better. That's almost run out of date, and I ordered a new bottle because I thought, well, I might need to get a new one. So, but y'all, thank y'all so much for coming here and being here tonight with me. I do appreciate it so much. I love getting to talk with y'all and be with y'all and show y'all the yarn that I've gotten this week. And like I said, next week, it's not any old yarn or nothing yarn that I'm going to give away. It's just some yarn I found that, once again, I know I'm not going to use. And I had plans of making something with it, so next week we'll do that. Plus, I should have a little yarn coming this week, so if we don't have anything else, we'll find something to talk about. But I appreciate all of y'all so much. Y'all just mean the world to me. Y'all make my week, and y'all are just some of the most wonderful people that have blessed me, just unimaginable. That's fine, Lynn. Are you feeling better, hon? I hope you get better. You're in my prayers. Did Nancy? Hey, Nancy. Thank you so much for coming by. I was just saying goodbye to everybody, but I appreciate you dropping in, sweetheart. I appreciate all of y'all being here. Y'all take care this week. Prayers for all of y'all that need prayers. I do ask the good Lord to watch over y'all and be with you, whether it's sickness or you've lost loved ones, whatever. Just I ask God to take care of you and be there with you in whatever situation it is, because I know if I didn't have the Lord in heaven beside me, guiding me every week, it would be a sad week. But Y'all do take care. I love you all. And y'all know what you got to do, like what my yarn is. Keep coming back because as long as the Lord's willing, I'm going to be here. And I do love you all. Thank you so much.